Today we have a wonderful noon concert with the Miami String Quartet. The program consists of two pieces. They begin with Haydn's Emperor Quartet. This is a late quartet by Haydn, a set of 6 that he wrote just before he stopped writing quartets, and in the end he came up with 83 of them. So a master, actually perhaps the innovator of the string quartet as we have come to know it. This particular piece is interesting in the context of the program because it's called the Kaiser Quartet or Emperor Quartet. And the reason for that is that in the slow movement, there is a melody which became first the national anthem of Austria, which is fine, but later became the hymn of the Nazi Party of Germany. Deutschland über alles is that tune. And quite interesting in the context of this program, because the second piece, concluding the program, is by a composer named Erwin Schulhoff. Schulhoff was a Czech composer during World War II. He was a Jew, he was a communist, he was Czech, and fleeing from the Nazis, trying to get to Russia, he was captured, put into a concentration camp, and died there at the age of 40-something, I believe 48 perhaps. So interesting little connection between those two pieces. Schulhoff was a modernist of his time. We're talking about the 1930s, 1940s, and he wrote 3 string quartets. The numbers of the string quartets are 1, 2, and this particular one had no number because it was discovered later and is a work really from his youth when he was about 24, and therefore has the number 0 for whatever reason. This is, as with most youthful works from composers who grew to be mature, a piece related to things that he had heard as a student and finding his voice. So it's very classical in the presentation, very similar to what one would expect from a quartet of that period, but there are elements of what would become his particular style. And the tragedy of that time was that there were actually 3 Czech composers who all lost their lives in the same week, young, and leaving us without what could have been.